Bricks of Destiny. In the sweltering outskirts of Santa Maria, a dusty town in South America, the sun scorched the land so relentlessly that even the shadows seemed to wilt. There, amidst the swirling clay dust of a crumbling brick factory, a slender figure moved silently, barefoot, sunburned, her eyes carrying the weight of entire worlds. Her name was Sofia, 13 years old, forgotten by the world, undiscovered by fate. She worked in a decades-old brick kiln, managed by local syndicates where scores of underpaid workers, mostly migrants, labored under brutal conditions. Her daily task was to carry fragile wet bricks from the press to the drying yard. Each brick was heavier than the future she had been told she'd never have. Sofia's father had died when she was 7, caught in a factory collapse. Her mother, Elena, molded bricks beside her, hands chapped and back bent from years of quiet struggle. They lived in a makeshift shelter assembled from tarps and aluminum scraps, held together only by resilience. But Sofia carried a hidden flame. Every night, long after exhaustion had claimed the others, Sofia would sneak into a corner behind coal sacks, where a broken lamp flickered just enough for her to read. She'd salvaged a torn notebook and a dried-out pen from the trash. In that dim space, she taught herself geometry and design. Using matchsticks as rulers and broken glass as a compass, she'd draw homes that could withstand the rain, heat, and poverty. She dreamt not of palaces, but of dignity. She named her design Casa 3, a modular home built from brick dust and reinforced mud, affordable, cool, and fire-resistant. The concept lived only in her mind, scribbled on scraps of paper. One afternoon, a white SUV arrived at the factory. A unbacked NGO team had come to survey labor conditions. Among them was a young intern architect named Elias Bergstrom from Sweden. Blonde, sharp-eyed, and idealistic, Elias carried a camera, a leather-bound sketchbook, and a soft heart. Most workers avoided him. But Sofia watched from a distance, drawn not by his looks, but by his curiosity. One day, while Elias was reviewing site maps, Sofia quietly slipped her sketch into his folder and disappeared. Later, Elias discovered the drawing, measured, precise, stunning. "Who drew this?" he asked the site supervisor. No one answered, until Sofia stepped forward. "I did," she said softly. Elias stared in disbelief. "Do you understand what this is?" She nodded. "It's a dream." Elias was moved. He shared the design with his team and later with a professor from the University of Helsinki. Soon, Elias returned with permission to take Sofia to weekend workshops in San Cristobal's Urban Design Institute. Her mother was terrified. "They'll take you far. You'll forget us." Sofia smiled. "No, Mama. I'll build for us." She began traveling every Saturday to the city. Amid polished shoes and expensive perfume, Sofia sat in the back row, dressed in worn cotton, absorbing every lesson. Some mocked her, some dismissed her. She kept learning. Then came an opportunity. The city announced Global Youth Housing Competition aimed at slum transformation. Elias submitted Sofia's Casa 3 design, crediting her fully. Judges from Japan, Germany, Brazil, and Kenya reviewed the entries. "Who is this Sofia Alvarez? A child? A kiln worker?" Elias replied, "A visionary." Sofia was invited to present in front of mayors, investors, and global NGOs. She'd never seen a microphone, never stood on a stage, but her model stood strong. She explained how her house cooled interiors naturally, cost less than $400, used recycled kiln materials, and could be built in 5 days by a team of just 4 people. She ended with a line that silenced the entire chamber. "Maybe my hands are small, but they carry bricks. And maybe my mind is young, but it builds homes that carry dignity." She won first prize. Donors offered seed money. Her prototype was selected for pilot construction in a slum district of Santa Maria. Sofia worked shoulder to shoulder with architects, construction workers, and volunteers. They built 10 homes. Her mother moved into Casa Uno. Sofia called it Madre's Castle. Media from around the globe flooded in. Brick Kiln Girl designs tomorrow's homes. TEDx called. So did the European Innovation Council. UNICEF awarded her the Hope Builder Prize. But Sofia never left her roots. She founded a mobile learning unit called Ladrillos de Luz, Bricks of Light, where she taught other labor children design, literacy, and confidence. Years later, wearing a simple handmade dress, Sofia stood on the podium of the Global Youth Summit in Oslo, holding a trophy shaped like a house. She said, "A brick is just dirt and pressure. So are we. But pressure can shape strength." Dirt can be a foundation, and even from forgotten corners, destinies can be built. And as she smiled, millions across the world stood a little taller.